we live? Yeah, we are live. Good. It is afternoon, yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Kris Gethin here in his beautiful Boise garden. Hydrating in the heat with some hydrocharge. And I'll answer questions later, so don't worry. I'm not going to leave you, providing that Facebook doesn't fall apart on me. But I wanted to quickly speak to you guys in regards to your supplements, your pre-workout, and how to tell if your supplement company that you're purchasing from is selling you a sales gimmick, selling you a false promise, selling you lies, or selling you something that could potentially do you more harm than good. Okay, so let's go straight into the meat and potatoes of it, patented ingredients. So patented ingredients are those that have been used and referenced in studies and research, generally over years and years. And those studies have been proven time and time again that ingredient has passed standards for purity, safety, and performance. And obviously, you know, the grade of manufacturing that it's been created has to be of the very, very highest standard. A lot goes into, I don't know if you read my column in Train magazine, my science column that I had there in regards to pharmaceutical grade and patented ingredients, and, you know, how those facilities are, cleaned, for hygienic purposes, what percentage of the profits go into hygiene, how they're temperature controlled, how every batch is tested, how the vats are tested, everything's climate controlled. It's just unbelievable what goes into a patented ingredient over a generic ingredient. Now, very often, people, experts, companies from around the world, they will reference a certain patented ingredient, or they will reference the studies that were obviously used on the patented ingredient. However, they will not use the patented ingredient that is in their product. This is what's called borrowed science, and you've probably heard me talk about this time and time again, but it's something that I really want to hit home because I want people to understand what they're purchasing, because back in the day, I had no idea what I was buying. I was just buying based on promises and what other people were taking, and what my favorite athlete was taking. And then, further investigation, and now with my own supplement company and then testing other products, I see that is definitely wrongfully so the way to go about things. So let's take, for example, pre-caged. If you have a pre-caged in front of you, you can look at the ingredients. If not, I'll read them out to you. So if you look at, let's go straight into carnosine. So if you go into the carnosine, that is the patented form of beta-alanine. Now, a lot of people will talk about beta-alanine and how it has its lactate buffering effects, etc., etc. But, the studies that they are referenced to are only to the patented form, which is called carnosine. So if you have any studies that are referenced that they may say on a live feed or on their website or YouTube or any other avenue, however, they don't have carnosine written on the back, it's not the patented version. Now, two of the main ingredients that I've got here, the strength and power matrix, that obviously that's what we want to increase when we're training, is our strength and power output, is number one, Betapower. Now, Betapower is the patented form of betaine. A lot of people will reference betaine and say it's, proven to do this, it's proven to do that, it's supposed to hydrate you, which it is. That's why I've got it in my product, because, if you're down basically 2% in hydration, you could be 2% down in performance. So hydration is a huge factor. Yeah, we talk about stimulating the brain, get a shitload of caffeine in, a lot of stimulants, but that doesn't do anything in regards to your hydration or priming the body for the force and load that's to come. Hydration is going to be a huge factor. Your body's made up of anywhere from around 70-80% of fluid, dependent on the individual. So hydration is a huge factor, and that's why I have Betapower, and obviously my coconut water powder that I have brought in from Bali, the tender coconut water powder. So Betapower is the patented form. If anybody is talking about the studies or references the benefits and how awesome betaine is in their product, and they don't have Betapower written on the back, then this is a generic ingredient. Generic ingredients have not been shown in any studies or backed up by science, and they could potentially do you more harm, and they could potentially have impurities within that product or within a manufacturing plant that it was produced. So do look deep upon the label. Like, there's a lot more depth that we can go into in regards to third-party testing and actually having it tested yourself. But I'm just giving you the bare essentials on how to check your product to make sure that you're not being ripped off or lied to, which unfortunately a lot of us are. So Betapower. Then, if you look at the next ingredient, you have patented creatine HCl. So patented creatine HCl is what I have in pre-caged here. Now, unless it says patented creatine HCl, or it has the patented numbers directly after it, or on the website, usually on the label, I can guarantee you, again, that is a generic ingredient with no studies or science backing it up for the safety, purity, or performance. So, again, look onto your labels. Now, obviously, creatine HCl does have huge benefits over a monohydrate. Some people do report, including myself, with a straight monohydrate, you can get stomach upset, you can get diarrhea, you can get bloating, you can have gas, and obviously subcutaneous fluid retention is something that none of us want. But with creatine HCl, you have a massive increase in permeability. The solubility is so much superior. You only have to put it into water and stir once and see it disappear over a monohydrate that sits at the bottom. So that's why you have problems within the stomach when those particle sizes cannot absorb because the permeability is crap. I think you need around 500 mils of fluid at least for permeability function with a monohydrate, when you need only like 50 mil with a creatine HCl. But regardless, there's a lot of creatine HCLs on the market, unless it is made by Vireo Systems, unless it is patented, text patented next to it, or it has the patented number. Again, you are being sold a generic ingredient. Now, why do they sell generic ingredients? Because it's cheap, extremely cheap to manufacture and to package and to sell to you, so they can increase their margin. And of course, you know, everybody's in business to increase profit, but not everybody is loyal and genuine to increase the, what's the word that I'm looking for, the value for the customer more than what you're paying. So you could be paying for something but not getting any value. I want to give you more value than what you are paying for, because I know if I was in your shoes, that's what I would want. And I always think about the customer, because I know every successful company out there in the world that has a foothold, and they have done for years and years and years and have longevity, are loyal to their customer. And if I can be loyal to the customer and give you more value than what you're paying for, of course that's going to pay back for me. That's going to be great, because that's going to give me the influence then to innovate more products, bring out more flavors, give out, you know, travel more to source more patented ingredients, as I do with like the Pure Caf. Okay, so Pure Caf caffeine, this is sourced in India. So it's grown on an organic farm that's controlled there in India, and that's the Pure Caf organic green bean caffeine. So check again on your label to see if you're going to get that. Probably not. You're going to get a cheap caffeine. There's like 60 odd of them out there that will dehydrate you, but it's not organic, and it doesn't have a sustained release like a Pure Caf caffeine. Again, it's going to cost a lot more, but I would much prefer to do that than deal with anxiety when I'm in the gym trying to get a bloody workout in, when I should be primed and focused on my workouts. Okay, so hopefully you can start to see now the theme of what actually goes into a product. Now, if we go further from the ingredients of patented ingredients, you'll notice when I go to the citrulline, when I go to the branched chain amino acids or glutamine or whatever, I use the fermented kind. Now, fermented is naturally derived, still have fantastic nitrogen balance and retention. However, I'm not using a synthetic branched chain or glutamine or citrulline, which a lot of the time, as I've mentioned to you before, BCAAs and the glutamine, around 85% of the market use human hair to derive their amino acid, or they'll use bird feathers. I am not going anywhere near that shit. nowhere near. I spend a lot of time and efforts making sure I don't overcook my vegetables so I don't destroy the enzymes. I try to stay away from a toxic environment, drinking from BPA-free bottles. I make sure that I try to eat organic whenever I possibly can. So I'm certainly not going to start taking bloody caps that are gelatin, that are, basically skin tissue from pigs or whatever. And I'm definitely not going to start taking amino acids that's derived from bloody human hair or bird feathers. Again, I pay a lot more sourcing these ingredients. I've had to travel to other countries, but I would prefer to do that knowing if I put the time and effort in now, then that will pay dividends in the future, because you're going to feel the difference. You're going to have a cleaner product. And that's one of the best things that I hear back from customers, is that, man, your product feels so clean. I love to hear that feedback. It's not, oh, yours gets me jacked, or I'm just pumped. Yours feels so clean, and I don't get a crash. My recovery's through the roof. My stomach isn't so upset. I don't feel bloated. I don't have the shits. When I take your recaged, I don't have any problems with digestion. And even cystic fibrosis sufferers are able to take recaged, and they haven't been able to take other supplements in the past, because it is that much pure, and we hydrolyze without chemicals and without heat. And it's the same with the flavors. Is your product using natural flavors? Is it using natural colors, or is it synthetic? Has it got dyes? Has it got Ace K in there? Look at all these things, because you are putting this product into your body every single day. And don't you want to be healthy from the inside in? Your stomach is your second brain. Whatever happens in your stomach has a direct correlation to your health, your immune system, and your brain function. So you see a lot of people, the increase in cancers, the increase in emotional disorders, bipolar, so many things has increased insanely, absolutely insane over the past 10, 20 years. And it's no wonder when you look at all the shit that people are putting into their stomachs without any thought. They'll look at materialistic possession, they'll look at making sure that they get to work on time, but they just blindly put stuff within their body, their house, their vessel that carries them for the rest of their life. And then they wonder why they have brain fog. They wonder why they feel slow, they feel tired, they feel drained. Their body's not responding as it once was. My body is responding now during this video trainer better than it ever has, because I'm really making sure that whatever I put in my body is of value, and I get more value from it than the actual cost of it. And that's what I want to provide to you, more value than what you're paying for. So please, please, please look at your ingredients. If you're unsure, question your supplement supplier. Are they providing third-party tested products? Are they BSCG certified or banned substance free? Are they micropure guaranteed? Are they naturally flavored? Are they fermented? Patented ingredients, as I told you before. Are they passed by the good food standards? There's so many certifications. Prop 65 is one of the big ones that I like to abide by. I passed the Prop 65 Act of heavy metal contaminants, because I certainly do not want anybody to have any heavy metals within any of my products. And I know that is a big problem in the supplement industry, because how many people do you see, or companies, passing a Prop 65 Act? Not many. Why? It costs a lot of money. It's like 600 tests. But I'm willing to go through that if I want to, put something in my body. I can guarantee 100% without putting my hands together and hoping that what I'm putting in is pure and it's clean and it's going to give me results that I need, when I work my fucking ass off in the gym, to be honest with you. All right, I'm going to take you in because I can't really see, so I can answer some of your questions here. Let me just grab my HydroCharge. Hopefully your questions are going to center around the topic that I've spoken about, because I feel that it's a very important topic. Okay, yeah, so, again, ask them, are their products certified by the current good manufacturing practice, which is a CGMP? It should be. It should be. Brain fog, love it. You don't need supplements if you are eating enough and the right stuff, correct? Elijah, where on earth did you hear that from? That's absolute bullshit. If you look at the soil today, it is absolutely depleted of the vitamins and minerals that was once in there because of overharvestation. And then you have pesticides placed upon it. We're in a toxic environment where our bodies are constantly battling uphill. I guarantee you, if you had a blood test or a food allergy test, you would be deficient. I guarantee you, you will be deficient. You definitely need supplementation, especially if you're an active individual, because you use up even more. Hey Kris, big fan from Australia. I've lost about 30 kilos at the moment. I've been losing motivation and stopped supplementation. What should I start back on, and what should I start with? Well, the supplements are all down to you on what you prefer. If you're down on motivation, then you probably need like pre-cage as a good motivational factor to get back into it, making sure that you're still focused, making sure that you're hydrated so your brain has energy as well. I wanted to say your supplements are amazing. Your newsletters are incredibly informative and your programs are top notch. You're a great inspiration. Thank you, Ian Farber. I really appreciate that. That's what I do. I like to provide some value. Recaged is the best supplement I've used in my 6 years of training. I'm sold. It does what it says and I'm the result. My top recommendation to everybody. Thank you, Cheyenne Leilani. I appreciate that. Is there any need to cycle pre-cage? I'm on my 5th bottle and amazing. No, if you just take it on your training days, no need to cycle. There's nothing synthetic in there that's going to give you adrenal fatigue. Tristan asks, are simple carbs okay to eat right after workout? No, this is something that I've repeated time and time again, that you do not need carbs post-workout, providing that you are taking recaged immediately post-workout, because that is the fastest digesting protein known to human man. It's human man to man, because the prohydrolyze enzyme digests the isolate into even smaller fractions that will give you a sufficient insulin spike without carbohydrates. How often should you take BCAAs during the day? I just drink it in my gallon bottle. I have my fermented BCAAs, my fermented glutamine, and I just drink them all day. Should one take whey protein before workout? You can, but I just take recaged after my workout. From your Snapchats, you already look like you got shredded from the new workout plan. Can't wait to see the full results. Yes, January it'll be out. So if you're not following my Snapchat, it's KAGED, caged dash muscle, MUSCLE. Level the quality information and newsletters, keep them coming. Recaged before workout. I just take it after workout, to be honest with you. Pre-caged is the best pre-workout I've ever used. No jitters. Great, thank you, Case. Yeah, no anxiety. Yeah, because we use organic and fermented and patented ingredients that don't give you the jitters or anxiety. What is the best pre-workout supplement for strong muscles? Deepak asked. Is this a trick question? What do you think I've just been talking about? Pre-caged is. I love in-cage. Never thought I would actually notice much of a difference from switching, but oh boy, I've been smashing it on that stuff. Awesome, Victoria. Great to hear. Me too. I've been on low calories now as I'm going through this transformation, but man, my workouts are so freaking intense, and you will see in this video series. Do you recommend BCAAs during your workout and during a regular meal? No. Israel, you should be taking in-caged during your workout. Can I take 2 to 3 caps of caged glutamine when taking pre-cage? Yeah, you can if you want. I'll probably take like 5 caps at least. Ryan says pre-caged is a real deal. I've had a few people say Amazon, but any word of where I can get some of that hydrocharge? BB Calm and Cage Muscle is out. Excited to try it. Try other avenues. Google it, because we've got a lot of suppliers out there. When you use in-cage, do you drink it throughout the workout or drink it all at once about halfway through? No, I drink it throughout the workout. Hey, Kris, what do you think about grenade ration packs? Love the newsletters. Yeah, they're good. Do you weigh every meal to count your macros when cutting? Yes, I do. Does over drinking water cause kidney stones? Heard it from the doctor that if I drink more than 2 gallons, it may be harmful. Yeah, I wouldn't drink any more than 2 gallons. I don't think you'd need any more than that. Yellow color particles in pre-cage that do not dissolve. Any ideas? I have no idea what that is, but that will be the what you're referring to. But that will be the natural flavors in it. So remember, the natural flavors and the natural colorings in there may change slightly due to the seasons of that natural produce that we use. New to subs, do I need to shake in cage with every sip as I do pre-caged? Don't think so. Hey Kris, on a cut and diet, is it okay to eat bread or starch during your program? No bread, no, not on 4 weeks to shred. Follow my diet exactly as it's been written out. Brianna, thank you very much for that feedback, Brianna Hoffman. I really, really appreciate that. It says see more, so there's obviously too much to read there. Drew, thank you for the supplement line. I am forever a customer. Thank you very much, Drew. I really appreciate that. Israel, when are you going to sell KM in Mexico? We do sell cage muscle in Mexico. I think BB.com and cage muscle ship there all the time. Pre-caged is better than all protein. Pre-caged isn't a protein. Pre-caged is a pre-workout. Re-caged is better than all proteins. You really make me question Jim Stepani and his methods, and I'm torn because I followed him for so long, but I really love you and your way of doing things. But I do respect you both very much. Thank you. I respect Jim as well. But as I always tell people, do your own research. I had to, and I made up my own decision. And that's why my decision was to make my own supplement line, because there was no really answer out there for what I was searching for. Does storing cooked foods like chicken lose any nutrient form if we eat it 2 to 3 days later? No, that's absolutely fine. Is your protein ever in stock on bodybuilding.com, dude? Try other outlets if it's not there. You know, there's plenty of other places that sell it. So go to Cage Muscle as well. Is a pre-workout really necessary? That's like saying, you know, are running trainers necessary? Well, no, they're not, but they're going to be better for you if you want to run fast. Any fat loss cardio you could think I could do with a torn meniscus? You'd have to see a physician, I'm afraid. I'm not a physician. I cannot give that advice. What's the main difference between your 8-week trainer and 4 weeks of shred? You're going to have to wait and see, because there's a lot to cover. Cool Iron Marathon video with Mike was shared. Did you do the marathon too? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you really enjoyed that. No, I was there just to help out. Can I take recage twice a day on non-training, on a training day? No, because you should be recage. Yes, you can. Yes, you can if you want. Once you said 1 box of recage is enough for a month. How? It only has 20 servings, because I train 5 days a week. That's all I recommend, no more. How long is BCAAs and glutamine staple in hydrocharge? How long? Oh, stable. Oh, you're good in there for a day. Absolutely fine for a day. Pre-cage takes you from zombie to Kai Green in 13 minutes. Nice. I appreciate that, Cody. That's cool. I like that. Is recage halal? Yes, but it's not vegan, okay? Remember, it's a dairy. Any workout recommendations for a guy with rheumatoid arthritis? Just probably more volume more than anything. I have never tried cage muscle subs. Please suggest what to start with for muscle building. The pre, intra, post stack. So pre-cage, in-cage, and recage. Is your product available in India? Ankur asks. Anka, our product is available in every single country around the world. You just order it from cagemuscle.com or bodybuilding.com or another supplier. Have you ever changed your cardio from the earlier hardcore trainer? Oh yeah, if you follow my muscle building trainer, I was doing very much different cardio then. How much weight are you cutting a week with the 8-week trainer you're working on? You'll have to wait until January, guys. Oh man, I tell you what, I'm sure you guys will agree with me. Once you've drunk hydrocharge, you cannot drink water. It tastes too bloody good. Hey, is there an actual retail store similar to GNC that sell cage muscle supplements? No, we are an online store, online retailer worldwide. How many grams of protein per scoop in recage? Come on, do you want me to do all the homework for you? Google, get onto the website, 28 grams if you can't be bothered to look yourself. Hey, should you take pre-cage on an empty stomach or eat a meal prior? You can do either or, whatever works for you, but I personally like to eat a meal and then let that settle for about an hour, hour and a half. Shane Mosley, I love hydrocharge. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Hi, Chris. Best time to eat dates, dry fruits. How many do you suggest? I don't eat dried fruits, mate. Will long-term cardio sessions be detrimental to muscle and strength? Well, it depends how long you're talking. No, isn't for me. What about BCAA and other stuff along with pre-cage, in-cage, re-cage, high charge too? Let me know. Yeah, for sure. You know, if you want to take the staples, glutamine and branched chain amino acids, but I was just telling you the essentials, the pre, intra, and post. But yeah, fermented glutamine, fermented branched chain amino acids, and I'd probably put in there patented creatine HCl in there as well. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you joining me. I do have to get back to work now. I got stuff to do. I will speak to you very soon. Thank you very much. And please, please, please do your homework and find out if your products, watch this video again if you didn't catch the very start, on how to distinguish borrowed science, generic shitty ingredients, and patented ingredients for your safety, purity, and performance. Kris Gethin out. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos like this.